An intermediate shelf, a shorter shelf, has now just been installed along here. I think there's plenty of cutout to allow circulation area for the air in the fan assisted. If I step back, you can see there's room above and below that, and it's not encased, it's not going to be enclosed any more than that, so it's fully open all the way around. Right, the motor is hanging at the moment, and there's that much belt tension which is just lifting the motor, because what you've got is you've got two things. You've got the clutch here which separates this bit from that bit, okay, and then you've got this tensioning lever here which lifts up. Oh, I've got to do that, must do that before I forget. Puts a lot more tension onto things, puts tension onto the belt down to the headstock, and just lifts the motor up. And I'm assuming because of that you don't tighten up the bolt at the back that the motor swings in, it's just swinging in that. When it's in the up position, there is just enough clearance there on the shelf. I've got the option to cut the shelf back completely there, of course, if necessary, but at the moment my thoughts are to use wood, because I haven't got any guarding, to use wood to make a guard for those belts, which is kind of built in. So people who put shelves above lathes, how close do you get them? I can't get this is about as close as you possibly could get when that's in that position. I wanted a shelf in there, I wanted clearance for the inverter, and if I drop that down now, that pulls it down. So I've kind of done as much as I can in terms of positioning, and then using the shelf as a support for any guarding that comes down over this main belt here, and guarding just to protect us from there. So if I'm reaching over to the shelf or to the inverter for any reason, I'm not going to accidentally get trapped in that belting. Thoughts?